Hello students, today we are discussing about the law of voltage, Kirchhoff's second law. What is this? This is at any closed circuit, means loop or mesh. Closed circuit means loop. Algebraic sum of EMF is equal to the algebraic sum of products of resistance and the respective currents. Means product of resistance and current means EMF. So sum of all these in a circuit is 0. That is the Kirchhoff's second law. Before discussing this law, we discuss the sign conventions. So there are two sign conventions. One is EMF of a cell in a loop is taken as positive. EMF को हम positive लेंगे अगर जिस डायरेक्शन में इफ द लूप इज ट्रांसवर्स्ड फ्रॉम नेगेटिव टू पॉजिटिव, मीन जिस डायरेक्शन में जो लूप है हमारा वो नेगेटिव टू पॉजिटिव आ रहा है, तो फिर उसको हम ईएमएफ को पॉजिटिव लेंगे. एंड देन इसी तरीके से सेकंड कन्वेंशन है प्रोडक्ट ऑफ आई एंड आर इन एन आर्म टेकन पॉजिटिव इफ द डायरेक्शन ऑफ करंट इज सेम एज द ट्रांसवर्सिंग ऑफ लूप, जैसे लूप को आपने कंसिडर किया, अदरवाइज इट इज टेकन नेगेटिव. सो लेट अस डिस्कस द लॉ, देन यू कैन अंडरस्टैंड बेटर. So we are considering here a circuit, closed circuit having two cells of EMF E1 and E2 and resistance R1, R2 and R3. Yes, we are considering this circuit. You can see here. Here are three loops. One is A, B, E, F, E. Other is A, B, C, D, E, F, E. And third is B, C, D, E, B. There are three loops, and you can see here the R1 resistance and second R2, and this is R. And two cells are there, E1 EMF of the cell and E2 in this. Clear? And directions of the current is mentioned here, and I1 current is passing through this, and in this way I2 current is passing through this. Now let us consider the first loop. So what is the purpose of this law? The purpose of this law is to know about the total EMF in a circuit. किसी भी लूप में, किसी भी क्लोज लूप में EMF टोटल कितनी है उसको इस में सही तरीके से बताया हुआ. तो let us consider A, B, C, D, E, F. Means starting from this and this is going like this. A, B, C, D, E, F, E. What happens in this? According to second law, the sum of EMF. Let us see. Current is passing I1 and R1 is resistance and EMF is I1 R1. Then when we reaches here, what happens here? Here current is I1 plus I2. One current is coming from here and other is coming from here at junction B. So there are two currents, I1 plus I2. Total current is I1 plus I2 into this R resistance. So the EMF is this, and this total EMF is equal to the total EMF that is provided by the cell E1. Clear? This is the first loop. Second loop, A, B, E, F, A. A, B, E, F, A. In this first case, I1, R1. Current is passing through this in this direction, and we are considering the direction of loop is also like this. So I1, R1 minus I2, R2. Why this is minus? Because in this, I2 is this, R2 this. Our loop is transversed in this way. A, B, E, F, A. But current is reverse. Yes, students. Loop direction is like this, and but current direction is like this. So now we will take the negative EMF because it is not in the direction of the loop direction. So I1 R1 minus I2 R2 is equal to E1 first EMF and minus second EMF, that is E2. So it is for the second loop. For the third loop, you can see here in loop BCDEB, BC, B यहाँ से स्टार्ट, BCDEB. You can see here I1 plus I2. Here the current is this I1 I2 into R. And in other case, I2 and R2 direction is same. So the loop is like this. Direction of current is also like this. So both are added and is equal to E2. Because EMF is only one cell is there. E2. So this is the way we are in three loops. I have explained this thing. How we take the EMF, how we take the direction of loop and then EMF. So in this way, we find that Kirchhoff's law helps us to determine the currents and voltage in different parts of the circuit. This is a second law, and this is also known as law of conservation of energy, because energy is conserved here. So this is the Kirchhoff's second law.